But yeah. Hi.
Hi.
I don't know how to do startups with people in VC. That's like the hardest part.
Oh man, trying to get that like flow of conversation, trying to get that like
Yeah.
that groove, momentum.
Yeah. Usually I just put further walk on starting soon, wait for 5-10 minutes, and then I'm like, ah, wow.
See here, give me a moment. Let me like make a post here on the server as well.
Don't worry about it. Usually I try to upload it immediately to YouTube the day after. So that's like, boom. But yeah, first
Okay.
episode.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh no. I was just making sure everything was in order here. Oh good. Okay.
So first episode was Sophie.
Yeah, I remember that. I missed your second one though, but
My second one was with my Montadas. Was also a streamer.
ooh,
Yeah.
always fun. Always exciting.
No,
Wow,
this.
it's so good to be here.
Mm-hmm. It's actually like I want to grow this out to like a weekly thing, and then people be like, hey, yo, Mondays at momsto's, let's go.
Yes, something that everyone can look forward to,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy, see it. Just, I can fully understand that.
And then the hardest thing about these is, what game will I pick to play? Because now it's a bit of like a test run for like single player. Because I've never done that with like a person with me.
I always try to like, well, I guess see what your audience wants with all that, and kind of put it to a poll or something like that.
Well, the premise is an interview with the person on the banner and then mystery game.
Yeah. That's a good point. Mystery game. Yeah.
But usually, yeah, in this case it wasn't because I didn't know who was gonna play.
Honestly, yeah. So everyone knows what the game is going to actually be then.
No, just us.
Oh, just us.
They don't know.
Oh man, yeah. Like, okay. So I will avoid saying anything until we get to that then. All right.
Yeah. There's probably gonna be a question that spoils it, but shh. I hope you have drinks with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have well hydrating drinks to ensure that I don't die on stream.
I'll be the one dying.
Oh no, don't say that. That'd be horrible.
Aw. Hi, cute cumber.
Thank God, we have a cucumber.
Yeah, it's the cute cumber.
Deserve some love. I'm at work. But I'm on my 15-minute break. No, thank you, cucumber.
Oh wow. I think in a minute. Hmm?
Oh no, go on.
I think in a minute it's assigned to go.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about something actually.
And that would be.
I've never actually looked at your point redeems, so I'm actually kind of curious about.
Oh,
that.
I have to add some.
Make me say something. PNG stow. Momsto, baby stow. I'm going to lurk, but still love you though. Oh.
Yeah.
Stretch.
Twitch used to be only allowing for like 25 points or higher. So going to lurk used to be 25 points.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, the best one that's been used the most is cheese, and that's under the name Citatis' favorite.
God.
Yeah, it's not on. I'm pretty sure it's. Oh yeah, it is actually on the monsters. So basically, it's basically James May like slamming down the cheese and saying cheese. That's it.
Oh my god. Still though, you know, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can see the appeal.
Then there's also iDubbbz saying this is torture.
Okay, that sounds like that could be for like perfect comedic like comedy timing. Just
Usually,
depending on what you're doing or what you're playing.
usually it's used when there's like to bully me, just to bully me. Like I'm like, okay, I know this is a dialogue section. Don't elaborate on it with that. I think. Can we start the interview? Think you think?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm more than fine to like
Yeah.
set up an interview.
Okay, let's do the introduction first. Hi, welcome at Momsters, episode 3, Syla. Say hello.
Hi, good to see everyone. I am Syla from Subterra Tales. I stream with my co-hosts Kiki and Shala.
And how did Subterra Tales come to exist? That's a question.
So, well, it's actually a really like interesting one. Technically, the ideas for it, I want to say, started last March. Primarily like Kiki, Shala, and I were like kind of getting into the idea of doing something a little more involving streaming and stuff like that. And so we kind of beat it around the idea of kind of using our like the YouTube channel I originally had for it first, and we rebranded to Subterra Talks because we like the idea of kind of being more of a talking, chatting, chill sort of like VTubing idea, and then that kind of evolved into Subterra Tales, which was to expand out from just acting like we're just talking, and we felt like it flew better, it went better, and did that. But we didn't really start actually getting into streaming until I want to say maybe about October. Yeah, late October. So we're relatively still kind of new on it, I would say.
That's cool. I've been at it for 2 years now.
Oh dang!
Yeah, I'm been on the grind, slowly growing.
So you actually, yeah, you have some experience with this quite a bit.
Yeah, but I've been very small since the beginning, and now I'm seeing growth since my debut. So, which is good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really have people to talk with in the community, and now I do. I have Minty, I have you guys, I have Syla, Lou, a whole repertoire of VTubers to hang around with.
Well, I find as we like merge communities and we like melt in with each other and stuff like that, you know, that own community starts to grow, and we kind of like, you know, foster a really loving, caring, kind, good sort of community. And you know, I want to keep that up. I want to like, you know, have those good vibes all around for everyone.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies?
Well, I play Final Fantasy 14 and RP on there all the time. I guess you could count that as a hobby.
That is a hobby. RPing is a hobby.
A little bit of tabletopping on the side, doing a little more with that with Geeky and stuff. Eventually, we want to like move that to streaming stuff as well. So, like, you know, well, that's a whole process and a half.
I've actually been thinking of picking up Tabletop Simulator and using that for Mondays at Momsto's.
Ooh, now that could be interesting.
Yeah. But that's just an idea I had. Are there any hobbies you'd like to pick up?
And that's an interesting question. I have never been asked that before. Shoot, that is actually a really good question. I don't know how to answer that right now. Let me come back to you on that one, because that's something I have to think about. What hobbies would I like to pick up?
I'll ask that one again.
Give me time to think on that. I'll actually have an answer for you here in a moment.
Next, some gaming questions. Yeah, I don't have a lot of questions. I don't know what to add to my list. Um, favorite game of all time and why?
Favorite game of all time, honestly, is probably going to still have to be Final Fantasy 14. I have to say, like, it's an MMO, yeah, but the story on it has just been absolutely amazing and phenomenal, and it has definitely brought me to like emotional tears several times through the story. If anybody who has actually played up to the end of Windwalkers will know what I am talking about with that game, but yeah, I don't know. It's the one I spend the most of my time with. It's the one that I still spend my most like time with. Would I recommend it? Yes, I'd recommend it to anybody, and it's probably my favorite game, honestly.
Okay, on the topic of Final Fantasy, what's your class and race?
Okay, so I play a Makote, a female Makote, naturally.
Mm.
My class is I should also say for anybody who doesn't play that, Makote are the cat girls. You have undoubtedly seen the cat girls and not even played it because of how popular they are. Class, well, the game like allows you to pick and play your class, so I guess maining classes would be Sage, which is a type of healer that I primarily have fallen in love with. DPS wise would be Samurai, which is just a lot of fun, and tank wise would probably be Gunbreaker, which uses a really awesome gunblade.
Gun knife. Nice. Guess what I play? It's a not so popular race.
Lalafell.
No, you don't see it. It's from what I know. If you see that race, like specific race and gender, you see like the 1% of players.
Is it a female Rogadin?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was making a joke about the Lalafell, but yeah, female Rogadin. Okay, so what class do you play?
Monk.
Oh, play monk. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I punch really hard. Big lady punch.
Nice. Yeah, wow, female Rogadin. That's like a unicorn.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, big lady, muscle, big lady. Me must be cool. and then my friend who got me into it was like, what the fuck? You're a unicorn. I'm like, what?
And can't not be femro. Yeah.
What genre of games do you like?
RPGs, if that wasn't obvious already with the take on it. RTS can be fun as well. Definitely requires a certain for it, but I love RTS. First-person shooters are usually hit or miss for me, so but they can kind of be in there too. I will say, I absolutely love the survival genre. Games like Ark, Terraria, Starbound, Conan Exiles, Vintage Story, which we're currently like playing with some friends now. Those games, amazing, love them. Rust, I have like a whole like thing with Rust. I don't like the fact that you're like randomly chosen as a character and you can't really be who you want to be. But I know that's also the premise of the game, and it's just.
Have you played Daisy?
Rust, what?
Have you tried Daisy?
Daisy, yes, I have played a bit of Daisy before too.
Because I know that Daisy is really popular in the RP community.
Yes. Daisy was interesting. I remember playing that back when it was a mod from Arma still.
Arma players when they read the Geneva Convention? Words. Now here's the question I was talking about earlier. What childhood game would you like to replay?
Well, honestly, the one probably involving today is definitely one that I would say replaying, because I don't want to spoil it, because, you know.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, that probably falls in line really good today. Another one would probably be Fur Fighters, which is a relatively obscure game, but was also just really fun. Effectively, it involved fluffy animals
Yo,
A
fluffy
variety of
animals.
guns, an open world, and just comical jokes everywhere, and it was just great. Also, Kyo, oh my god.
Bah! I got a sub. What? That was the fastest sub of my life.
Good to see you, Kyo.
Seoul Demon just joined the Furet fam.
I was waiting for that one to continue. Next. What mobile games do you play, if you play any?
Oh god.
Could be anything from gacha to toilet games.
So, I guess this is where we follow up with an interesting story. I had a Windows phone up until I want to say maybe about a year or two ago.
Hmm?
And, mobile games were on there, but they weren't really a major thing, and, I never really got much to the mobile game genre because of that. Mobile games I currently play, which I would really just count as games I play while I'm on the toilet. Shoot, that's a real good question. But probably, what is it? It's like a word. Hang on. I'm gonna pull up my phone for this because I need to. My god, I can't believe this. Oh, actually, no, hang on. RuneScape counts. Old school RuneScape I play. So that is
Yo.
technically a mobile game now, so that is definitely like a mobile game I play. Let's go with that. I like that answer the most.
Yeah. Thanks to the redeem, would you like to awoo with me?
I will do my best, yes.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Awoo!
Awoo!
Usually when that redeems comes with guests, both of us do it.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I think you already answered that earlier, but PC games you like to play at the moment?
Well, okay, so I'm kind of waiting for. I want to get back into Terraria, but I'm also waiting for Terraria to kind of update. Well, I'm waiting for T-Mod Loader to kind of release its beta or its non-alpha build to the 1.4 update of Terraria. And then I want to do a whole playthrough of like all major mods involving that when they have also updated to the latest version of Terraria as well. Starbound's one I want to get back into. Cucumber has been playing that on their channel and it has been making me want to like go back into Starbound as well. So it's like
It's kind of that thing like when somebody's talking or playing a game and you want to like play or that game too.
yes.
I might just say the worst offender of that is League, because for some reason whenever somebody is talking about League, you're like, yo, let's play League.
My God, I haven't touched League of Legends since I want to say like 2013.
Good, keep it that way. For my next question, I have to ask another question. Do you own any consoles?
I own a Nintendo Switch.
What console games do you like to play at the moment?
Stardew Valley I primarily play on console. I picked up like Shovel Knights again and was replaying that on console as well. So that's also been pretty good.
Shovel Knight is cool.
Yes. Oh, it's an amazing game.
What would the ultimate game from your favorite franchise be? With franchise, I mean like book series, TV series, cartoons, animes, anything.
Like if it was made into a game?
Yeah, like what would the ultimate game be from your favorite franchise? It could be even a game that already exists. Like what genre would it be? What would the gameplay be?
That's a good question. Like, man, I am. Huh. God, you have all these good questions here, and I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. Shoot, like I can think of several things, but it's like, oh man, like, I want to take up time on this one. We'll come back to this question if you don't mind. I need to
No
think
problem.
about this one. This
No
is like a
problem.
really good question.
Okay. Okay. What's your favorite developer? I'm gonna start out by saying mine. That was long time ago. My favorite then fell off because obvious reasons if I say that developer. Now it's kind of coming back up. It's Bethesda.
No, I can understand that because like Bethesda used to definitely actually be one of my favorites as well, just because it's like, well, you know, it's Bethesda and all that. They actually made some like I enjoyed Skyrim, I enjoyed Oblivion and all that sort of stuff before the whole like hassle of Fallout 76 and the whole gating mods paywall thing. And yeah, I get what you mean with that. Shoot. See, now I'm caught up because I would probably say Bethesda because it's like I like Square Enix, but I don't like Square Enix at the same time.
It's like Konami.
Yeah. It's like, you know, recently there was the whole like Tomb Raider NFT thing involving Square Enix.
NFTs in
It's
games.
like but I really enjoy the Final Fantasy series, and I enjoy like, you know, a lot of the other things they develop, like things in the titles they own. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's Square Enix. I don't really want to like say that this company is my favorite. It's like, I don't know. I would have to say in that same regard, like Bethesda is also really good because it's like modded Skyrim is something I love, and I would not have that if it wasn't for Bethesda. So it's like
Bethesda really likes their modding community.
Cheese.
yes. Oh my god. Yes. It makes it so easy to mod things. It just
Meanwhile, the Dark Souls devs like, you mod game, you ban. But yeah, about Bethesda,
oh,
like,
there's the cheese. I saw the cheese.
but yeah, about Bethesda, after the whole Fallout 76 fiasco, I bought the collector's edition, so yeah, there was a valid reason to drop Bethesda for a while.
Understandably so.
But yeah, the game wasn't fun. I was losing like the recent trend of AAA game bad has been keeping going. But I've in September, I think, picked up 76 again out of interest, and it was surprisingly a lot more fun and interesting then.
I've heard it's gotten better.
Yeah, there's NPCs, there's a lot of like improvements, and right now there's like every hour there's like an alien ship that goes around the map as an event. Haven't seen it myself yet, but aliens in the game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, hi, Maiden Tree.
Maiden Pong. But yeah, I've always like I picked up New Vegas once when I was in high school. And I'm like, hey, yo, this game is cool. What the hell? And now apparently it's a trans game, and I'm like,
Interesting.
My first Fallout game is apparently like a trans icon game.
It's interesting though. I did not actually know that.
Some questions about art.
Oh yes, of course.
Do you have a famous artist, like not Twitter artist, but like comic book artist, TV artist, you know?
Don't think I do actually. I've never really like. I have a favorite like musician, but not artist, as in like drawing artists. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think I can answer that one. I don't.
You can say the musician then. That's a good one to add on my list. Thank you.
Favorite musician, which I'm going to avoid all like the Bane like type bands of like, you know, all the Bane people that know. But I'm actually going to advocate for a interesting individual by the name of DM Dokuro on YouTube, who actually makes a lot of really awesome music and stuff like that, and has actually done the soundtrack for the Calamity mod in Terraria.
Yo.
Their beats are just really on fire and wicked and amazing, and I absolutely love the music they produce. So it's like,
I'd have to say my favorite artist. Well, I have a bunch of favorite artists, but two of my favorite artists are Gorillaz and Rick Ashley.
Oh my god, yes, yes. Oh, the gorillas.
Yes. What's your favorite small time artist? With small time, I mean Twitter artist, basically.
Twitter artists. Why? I would have to say it's you, Asto.
That's the second person.
Oh, I don't know many like small Twitter artists. I would maybe I don't know. At this point, I would have to maybe say like Nori, because it's like Nori is the only small Twitter artist I know. Question mark?
Nori is cool. wait.
No, there's also Keel. Keel is also an artist too. She's also does an amazing thing. She did a great like Willy Wonka thing of myself too. So shout out to you, Keel.
Here's one that was for art, but I kind of want to rebrand that. If you're making something like painting, building something, like for example an IKEA closet, do you curse when something goes wrong?
Yes, I curse all the time. Actually, I have like I probably don't show it right now because I'm trying to be professional and stuff, and it's not my own stream. But yeah, cursing is kind of like second nature for me. I'm also a demon, so that's kind of like normal.
When I do art and I'm having to redo the same line like 10 times, I'm like, fuck, god damn it.
Understandably so. That frustration.
And here's some questions about streaming. They're not a lot, but there's some. Why do you stream?
When do I stream?
No, why?
Oh, why do I stream? Well, honestly, probably because I just want to actually build a sense of community, and I kind of want to like, sort of like, well, bring people together in a way. As cheesy of an answer that kind of sounds, it's kind of like I want to say my goal as a streamer and why I stream. Really, I want to provide quality content and like just kind of let people have a good time, have those chill vibes, and
entertainment,
build laughs and friends along the way.
That's a fair one though.
It's also, I feel, a very boring answer, but
yeah. I mostly do it for the same reasons, money and because else I'm doing nothing.
Money's a good reason, I mean.
Yeah. Who is your inspiration for streaming? I'm bringing out the big questions.
Yeah, I can tell. My inspiration for streaming. Oh boy. Probably like it isn't even a VTuber, but it would have to probably be Tomato. If anybody knows who Tomato is, yeah. But
I don't know.
Tomato Gaming, a very, very popular streamer, but they just have a very lively personality, a very awesome voice, and probably the biggest inspiration I could think of. Not to be confused with Tomato from Fortnite, like they're two different people.
Tomato Town. Oh no, my friend just got downed. No, I'm not singing. If given the chance to be a full-time streamer, would you?
Absolutely, yes. I love it quite a bit, but I also need to be careful with that because, part of the appeal with, like, I want to say with, Subterra Tales is it's not Syla and friends, it's Subterra Tales, so it's not the same chemistry if I don't have, say, Kiki and Ashala there. Like, I feel like the show is the way it is because of our chemistry we have. And so it would be more like, if I had the opportunity to be a full-time streamer, I would want them to join me on that journey as well. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Who are your favorite streamers? Aside your co-hosts.
Why, Asto, of course, my favorite streamer of all time. All like teasing and stuff aside. Oh boy, favorite streamers. Just myself.
Oh,
Whoops.
the zoom.
Yep, I accidentally zoomed in. I did not mean to. I was like moving to my second monitor.
comes close to the camera to say the favorite streamers.
Oh boy, like. Okay. Kit Boga is probably one of my favorites.
Mhm.
They do a lot of like calling scammers and acting like a senile old lady
Yes.
or an old man, and some of the bits and the things they do are just downright hilarious.
Mm.
And the whole purpose of their calling scammers is to effectively waste their time, and they have wasted literal days of their time being on phone with them, doing the most stupidest, craziest shit just because of how desperate some of the scammers get and don't ever realize that this person isn't like actually an old lady.
Scammers? Okay, I'm gonna say this up front. My friends know this, my close friends. I have a giant hate boner for scammers. like I would love to barge in and knock all of them down.
Oof, yeah, I could imagine. Like, ugh.
But yeah, scammers are heartless. Like, actually heartless. I saw a video of Mark Lober today, and they really infiltrated the scam center. And it's hilarious.
Ooh. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's the one where they drop like the cockroaches.
Yeah.
And the, yes. Oh my god.
That's the
Yeah.
most entertaining one. I love it when scammers get justice.
Oh man, it's so good.
Also, I said this earlier in thingy. I don't know if this is allowed on Twitch, but when somebody from the government calls you, they don't sound like that.
Yeah, it's apparently though it's working because old
Yeah.
people fall for it, things like that. So, like they're still doing it, so it must like work when calls like that happen. And
I want to know how many old people are like, yo, I got 70,000. I'm gonna hang up. Bye. But then they don't have 70,000 in their bank account, and then they're like,
Yeah. The whole like, oh no, please, you have to save my job. Please, you have to do this for me. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely old people out there who just immediately hang up thinking that they have the money, and then they look at their account realizing they don't. And it's like, huh.
Definitely grandpa being like, yes, I'm rich, thank you, loser. Hangs up.
Yes. Oh. See, it was funny because Kit Boga was pretending to be a grandpa in one of his episodes involving a scammer who was like, "Oh no, please, you have to save my job. If you don't, I'm going to my wife and kids are gonna starve." And so he started having him do like very mundane, stupid shit in order to. Oh, see, there we go. There's my swearing now. Mundane, stupid stuff in order to like get him to comply. So he would have him like call his quote-unquote neighbor, who was just another friend, acting like an old lady, and asking like if she really likes hot dogs and stuff, and trying to then get him to call his quote-unquote grandson and pretend he's Santa. And it's just, oh man, like Kit Boga does some amazing, like hilarious work with some of these scammers. It's really good.
Scammer justice is my favorite thing of the day. If I ever see
Yes.
that in my feed. Next, some for fun questions. But first, let me re-ask this first question. What hobbies would you like to pick up?
I think I want to get into like Warhammer miniatures. But it's really expensive, so it's not a hobby I think I would be able to pick up, but I would love to be able to get into something like that.
I get that. I've done that before, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it looks super fun and awesome too. It's just like, I don't know if I want to fork out $500.
Then the other question to come back to. Wait, which one was it? Oh yeah, what would the ultimate game from your favorite franchise be?
Yeah, my ultimate game from my favorite franchise. Like, if I could like have this as like an ultimate game that may or may not actually exist, I would be really interested to see a Final Fantasy Monster Hunter World type game
Hmm.
where you take all the Final Fantasy like type monsters, but turn it into a Monster Hunter experience.
That reminds me. Also, first off, something. There, I said it. But that reminds me of the PSP game Peace Walker from Metal Gear. And yes, I'm a Metal
Ooh.
Gear fan. You can find a palico in one of the missions, and that unlocks Monster Hunter missions, where you, as Snake,
Interesting.
go hunt monsters.
My God, I love
Yes.
it when games do that stuff. By the way,
And one of the final monsters is called Gear Rex, and it's exclusive to Peace Walker.
that's interesting.
Yeah. The
This
other
was
two,
on PSP.
yeah, PSP, but it also got in the Metal Gear collection on PS3, which I have, but I need a cable to start up the PS3, else I can't play on it.
Oops, zoomed in again. Let me adjust my size here. There we go.
Small. Yeah, Gear Rex was the hypest shit. It's actually a fun fight and unique because Gear Rex has like a laser on its tail. It's based on Metal Gear Rex, obviously.
That honestly sounds amazing.
Yeah. If you get 1 million, what would you do with it?
$1 million or $1 million like?
$1 million. I say 1 million because every currency is different, and I have people coming from all over the universe.
Put it in the bank and live off the interest.
That's smart. My previous guest was gonna invest it on the stock market, so kind of a more volatile way of doing it. But yeah,
It's also a really good idea too. Yes,
Yeah.
that'll pay off in the long run. So
what's your favorite fictional hero? With fictional, I mean, you know, books, TV, cartoons, anime, games.
my favorite fictional hero. You know, I have a very biased one. And it's biased because I'm a huge fan of the sea, but it would have to definitely be Aquaman.
Yo, an Aquaman fan finally.
I'm sorry, but the ability to like talk to like, you know, sea life
Mm.
and having like all the cool like little powers he does, you know, sure none of it may be fully useful on land, but given that the ocean like it's primarily like
Now you triggered my
fast
comic book
huge.
nerd senses.
good, I'm glad.
But yeah, the Aquaman is very underestimated because the guy is as strong as Superman, but nobody actually realizes that.
Yeah, like I often see like, you know, more so the jokes of it's like, haha, you're useless on land, and it's like that's not the point. It's not Aquaman, you know? This is
He doesn't need water on land because he brings the water with him.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I
Aquaman,
suppose like.
Hmm?
Oh, go on.
Aquaman is pretty cool character in comics. They like
Yes.
to joke about him in like the movies and series, but I'm okay. Here's a good thing. I like Jason Momoa as like Aquaman. It's really well done.
Oh my god. I gotta get back into those again. It's been a while since I've like read comics like that.
Mm.
Used to have a comic store like close to where I live, then it got shut down. It's just like
Damn.
oh.
I usually follow Comic Storian on YouTube.
Yes. It's awesome. Yes. Also, if I had to like pick another answer aside from the common mainstream of like Aquaman, Batman, Superman, all those ones,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to throw in the candidate for like XJ209, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Yo.
Definitely
remember
deserving
that.
of that superhero status, and that show was very like
Yeah.
deserved a lot more love than what it got.
What's your favorite fictional villain? Bad guy, anti-hero? Well, not anti-hero, actually like evil.
Oh, that's. I want to almost say Scarecrow from Batman.
Yo.
Just because of the nature of like using fear and hallucinogens and things like that to absolutely like use your deepest darkest fears and things like that against you is just like an interesting concept in my opinion.
Especially against the guy who uses fear as his weapon.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because Batman like used to be scared of bats. Yeah, so it's like it's an interesting sort of thing with that. It's a good question. I haven't really thought about that one much, but that's just like the first thing that
These
comes
two
to my mind.
questions make my mind go like, did we just become best friends?
Oh, no, I'm sure you say that to everyone.
No, like whenever somebody triggers my DC Comics senses, I'm like, yo, I need to go on a tangent, but I shouldn't. For the record, I got one of my friends into One Piece because they were interested while I was streaming, and that stream was 3 hours long. Me ranting about One Piece.
Ooh. Yes, One Piece. My God, I haven't seen like One Piece or read the manga in years, though.
It's worth it. I will always say that it's worth it. It's so immersive, in my opinion. But yeah, favorite anime on that note.
Oh boy, favorite anime. You know, I really like Lucky Star. I don't know if that's like a viable candidate. Clannad was also really good. Clannad like kind of like brought tears to my eyes. Oh man. Spice and Wolf's another good one. I actually like that one too. I have a friend who is trying to get me to watch Spy X Family.
I'm currently like going through all the classics first. Currently going through Black Lagoon. So
Oh, Black Lagoon. Oh my god, I remember seeing that on Adult Swim at night.
the reason I'm going through it is because, you know, buff lady. I might have a thing for buff ladies, you know.
Yeah, well worth it with Black Lagoon though.
Also pirates. They're kind of like pirates, so that's also like,
Yes.
yo. What's your favorite anime genre?
Genre?
Yeah.
Slice of life.
Well, let me introduce you to JoJo Part 4.
Oh.
That's,
Yeah,
the,
I just
that's the main reason people like Part 4. Slice of
because it was
life.
slice of life.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
What's your favorite show? So not anime related.
Wait, not animated favorite show?
No. But you can take animated, but yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess to answer both. Not animated would probably be Star Trek Next Generation. Animated. Oh, there's so many good ones.
There is.
I'm really fond of the more modern humor of South Park, which feels like a very mainstream answer, but
Honestly, South Park is based, and I love it because it's legit tackling like topics that are decent and worth joking about.
yeah. And I feel like, you know, I want to say South Park, but I feel like I have a better answer than that, but then again, with all the adult jokes we constantly have, South Park feels right at home there.
If you like adult humor and like aren't afraid for crude jokes, Peacemaker is a really good show. I recently finished it and it's hilarious. Also, the character interactions feel a lot more natural than normal superhero shows, because James Gunn was completely allowed to go loose.
I'll have to remember that then.
Mm.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Favorite movie?
Hmm. Oh, that's a good question. So again, I have a very mainstream answer for that, and that's Spirited Away,
Mm.
because it's such a good film. But it's also like a favorite of a lot of people, so it's like, you know, it's like, oh, just Spirited Away, that's your answer? Wow, how original. It's like
Don't worry, on this show we don't judge.
out loud, anyways.
Not internally as well. As a mom,
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
allowed to judge.
Thanks, Mom.
No problem.
Probably Spirited Away then.
Mm.
I'd have to say.
Yeah.
The feeling of the film, the take of how the importance of names are, things like that. Just such a good film.
For me, it tangos between Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Really? Now those are interesting answers, because those are both really awesome movies as well.
Mm.
Oh.
I like Halloween pirates and stuff, and like, yeah, the Halloween theme from both those films just tingles my senses.
Interesting. Yeah. Like Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely something I remember like seeing a lot of as a kid, and Corpse Bride I remember seeing that quite a bit too. Yeah, both of those are like
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
What's your
The
favorite?
animation for them is just
Yeah, stop motion is really underused these days. Mainly because it takes a lot of time.
yeah. Oof. Hey Trexie, it's good to see you.
Yo, Drex! But yeah, I really enjoyed the cover that Marilyn Manson made of the Nightmare Before Christmas main song. Thank you,
God.
Trex. It's my old model.
It's a very cute model.
Yeah. But the biggest problem is it has human ears.
I noticed that. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I did notice that. You have 4 pairs of ears.
They're fake. Just so you know.
Which ones are fake? The human ears or the fair ones?
The human ones. Can't let them know I'm actually a ferret.
Yes, the cover up.
What's your favorite movie genre?
Ooh. Thriller? Psychological thriller?
Joel. Okay, here's the thing that I've noticed with a lot of people. People mistake thriller for horror.
Really?
Yeah. Thriller is like action with a bit of
I
horror.
guess. Yeah. But I guess I can kind of see, like...
Yeah.
I can kind of see where that would be mixed up, and that's interesting.
Talking about horror, I suddenly the image in my mind popped up of the Michael Myers dancing on a remix of his theme.
Odd.
What countries do you want to visit?
Scotland.
Scotland forever.
Again, the mainstream answer would probably be Japan, because...
Everyone says Japan, don't worry,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
I say Japan.
Yeah. Scotland, Japan. I'd like to go to the Caribbean still.
Fair answer though.
Those are probably like my 3 main places, I would say.
Just a disclaimer about Scotland, not everyone is Demo Man.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, Scotland. So it's like, you know.
That's
kind
a
of
joke.
primary reason.
That's a joke. Imagine you come into Scotland and everyone is just Demo Man.
Oh god. Like all the exact same Team Fortress 2 models, just all wearing different hats. That's the only distinction.
What makes me a good Demo Man?
My god.
What dishes would you like to try? Like food, drinks?
Dishes?
Yeah. Not like pots and pans.
Oh, there's a special kind of tea. Oh, it's a really popular tea, and I don't remember
Is
the
it
name of it
boba
now.
tea?
Might be. It might be. Yes, I think it might be. But I've been like, oh, I've never tried this. I'm like, you've never tried this? It's the tea with like the little beads in it and stuff.
Yeah, that's boba tea. I never
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
it
yeah.
because I know for a fact that it won't be my taste.
Well, that's something I want to try, but I've never tried it yet. So I guess that's a thing.
Do you have any questions for me?
Actually, yeah. Like I can definitely like get some ideas out here.
Yeah.
So since you started streaming, what are like some of the I guess I want to say biggest like things you've learned since you started streaming in the last 2 years?
Okay, so here's a big one, and I actually carried that over to my job now. Being like, how do you call it? Before, I was afraid to start conversations or like just spout out random sentences to people. Now I just can start a conversation on a dime. It really helps your social life.
I could imagine that would.
And me working
kind
at
of important.
me working at retail, that really helps well.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that would be like useful, especially given how you have to deal with people constantly.
I definitely feel more charismatic thanks to streaming.
Interesting. So turning this interview around, then, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song, Never Gonna Give You Up. Why? The lyrics.
The lyrics are good.
Yeah. I am a sucker for love songs. Yeah, that one is the perfect one for me.
Interesting. I see. So, okay. Next question that I would have to ask is, what made you pick ferret? Like, what made you aspect to yourself to being a ferret?
So here's the funny thing, right? With my current model, I was like, yeah, let's become VTuber. Let's use this model I concocted from Pixiv and ask an artist to make it. And then somebody pointed out, hey, yo, you're a furret tuber. Because I really like furret as a Pokemon. And then I was like looking at furret and my model, and I'm like, hey, yo, I'm actually a furret tuber. Let's go. Let's embrace this. And that's where it comes from.
If you didn't pick ferret, what would you have like aspected to?
If I had to pick an animal,
Or like an alternate.
Oh, as an alt, definitely Wooloo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason?
They're both cute and amazing. Also, Wooloo soloed the entire Sword and Shield game for me.
Ah,
Totally not, totally not a broken combo of moves.
That's an interesting one. I've never heard like something like that. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Also, I feel like I'm very unique in the fact that I'm a Pokemon VTuber. Well, in the
Yeah.
sense of like my style is a Pokemon.
yes. I would like, you know.
There are ferret tubers there, but I'm the only ferret tuber that I know of.
Yeah, but see, it's also like I enjoy the more unique ones like that. You know, it's definitely something that like sticks out. As opposed to me, I'm just a demon over here. So
Yeah, there's
know,
like a
where it goes
bazillion. So which demon VTuber am I subbed to again? I'm joking.
yes. Oh no! You make a good point. There are tons of them out there. It's the goal to like try to be a little more unique and to do something different to stand out from above the rest.
Now I'm wondering, are there actually angel VTubers?
Yes, there are. I actually know a few.
Biblically
Oh, God.
accurate angel VTuber.
Okay, that I don't know. Yeah, start every stream with "Be not afraid."
Be not afraid. I've come to give you salvation. Stabs the chat.
Oh my God! Yeah, with the like 3 heads, all chanting "Holy, holy, holy," and like the covered in eyeballs thing.
Even Cthulhu shivers.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, demonic accurate angels, just whew.
That's something accurate. It's else. I was gonna say something accurate, yeah. More questions?
Yeah. I can like get some more hair and stuff like this. Okay, what is your least favorite like game? Like political take aside, what is just a game you do not vibe with that other people like really enjoy?
Oh, that other people enjoy. Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like
I was
I never talk
I-
about this game because we do not talk about it because nobody talks about it. Metal Gear Survive, but nobody likes that game.
Okay, that's an interesting one still.
Yeah, here's the main reason. Metal Gear Survive is made by just Konami. Kojima had nothing to do with that game.
Oh.
And
Okay, so
it's
that
bas-
starts to explain.
it's basically a giant middle finger towards the Metal Gear fans.
Ooh.
Yes. But the game that I don't like that many people like. That's a hard one.
Ah, yes, now I got you with a hard question.
Yeah, that's a hard question because now I have to think which games are popular.
For me, it would definitely be Rust. Not to, fault anything wrong with Rust. It's just the whole fact of the thing around not being able to like customize your character and playing. You can't play the gender you want to play. You can't, play the thing you want to do. Because it's just you're not allowed to. It's not the nature of the game. That just rubs me such the wrong way. And yeah.
But what's popular that I don't like? Let me open up the Twitch the popular games tab to get a better view of what's being played and people like. Because I have no idea, honestly. Valorant, definitely Valorant.
Oh, interesting.
I'm a CS:GO player, and I was like, hey, yo, Valorant looks interesting, but it's just worse league. Because
Interesting. That's certainly one way to put it.
yeah, because here's the thing: if somebody's hogging the bomb and doesn't want to cooperate, you can just put a bullet in their brain. You can't do that in Valorant. So good luck winning the round.
Oh, so someone can actually just grief the whole thing?
Yeah, somebody can grief. I don't know what it is now, but I've thrown away Valorant for that.
Interesting. So I guess to move on then, what is your favorite card game?
Favorite card game? This might be very cheesy or unoriginal, but Solitaire. Yeah, single player card game be like.
Yeah, that's still a good one though. I was I should also specify I would count things like Magica and Yu-Gi-Oh and those type of.
Oh,
card
I
games
don't
as
play
well.
those. That's the thing.
Ah, I see. Yeah, see, I was expecting like.
I'm way
some,
too stupid to do that.
Don't say that. It's bad.
Like I was once like I made a deck. I'm like, yes, this deck is gonna do great. I think it was Hearthstone. I go into a match with a deck that I really like. I get stomped by a Murloc deck.
Oof. Shit, I forgot about Hearthstone as well. Get on Magic is fun.
Also
Magic is fun.
with my nephew, I played. But yeah, that's playing with your family relatives that have their own card decks. He picked his strongest deck and he just gave me one of his trash decks probably.
Oh, interesting. So it's I guess it's kind of that introduction into those things that's also important because if you begin into something like that and then you feel like you're not doing too well and you're flopping, it might ruin the experience for you as well.
On that note, you've heard of the game Injustice 2, right?
Yeah.
So back in the day, I was like, yeah, let's try online. That was the same day one of the DLC characters came out, Black Manta, and I was like, yeah, let's hop online with Harley Quinn. I'm feeling comfortable. I go up against the guy with Max Gear, Black Manta.
Oh. Oof.
Here's a little tip: don't play fighting games online.
Yeah, I could imagine that kind of like doesn't do too great.
Yeah.
Oof, especially in that like PvP field and just
Next question.
Yeah, okay. So let's see here. Do you mod any games?
Fallout,
And
Skyrim.
What is your favorite game to mod?
Fallout 4.
Really? What type of mods do you like use for it?
Actually, weapon mods and armor mods.
So no Lover's Lab mods?
No. No.
Like you're scared no on that.
Here's a funny one. I once modded Skyrim and I did the CCBE thing for an armor mod. And I set the nudity on. I was just randomly playing. I was sitting in the living room, by the way, and I was looting a corpse. I took their armor and I closed the menu and I'm like, oh god. I'm no stranger to being lewd, but when it comes out of nowhere, I just be like, hey yo, what the fuck? No, please.
Has to shut that down, so yes. Oh. Fallout 4 is pretty good for modding though. I have to get more into it. I know collections recently got released with Vortex and all that, which makes modding just a massive load easier.
The favorite part about modding is not playing the game itself. Actually, back in the day, I used to mod them manually without the what predecessed Vortex. I used to manually install everything, and honestly, that I enjoyed that.
Honestly, modding is kind of fun. Like, there's an excitement that comes from modding that you kind of get, where it's like, ooh, I'm gonna play the game with all this and this and this and this. And
but the most enjoyable thing about modding is actually the modding itself. Because imagine installing a weapon mod, and you're like, yeah, let's get this weapon. Doesn't find that weapon for the entire run. Point in case, the M1 Garand mod for Fallout 4. I never used it. But it's my favorite weapon of all time, and I couldn't use it because I couldn't find it.
Oh man, that's kind of crazy though. But I guess that also would lead into the next question. It's like, how often, like when you mod, say Fallout 4, how many mods do you use? Like, are you the type to have only a few mods, or do you just go full on like 600 plugins and like 300 like overhauling mods, and then going through the whole process of ensuring they all play nice? And
my experience with overhauling mods, I don't really see that different most of the time. Mostly for Fallout 4, I use like the something to give more greenery into the world, and that's really enjoyable to watch. Like a bit more lusciousness, like when you start up Fallout 4, you have then a lot of trees.
Environment changes and stuff. Yeah, I get that. I fully get that. Those are always like the good and nice ones to see.
But like the ones that are like, yo, here have some very ultra detailed like wet textures when you walk in the water, and I'm like, I won't see half of this in the game, so why would I have to install it?
Also, if my wings like get in the way of like your thing here, I can actually like, you know, kind of pull the wings behind me a bit, and
I think we're a bit too far in for that.
I just realized that. I'm kind of like, you know, I could potentially like just sort of move my wings a bit if that would help, but it might be a little far into that now, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Chat is already used to it.
Oh, learning experience. So I oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna ask next question.
So what made you start streaming, and like getting into it and stuff.
Honestly, at first I was like, yeah, let me just stream here and there, just for nothing. And then I was a regular in a League streamers chat, and they inspired me. And also something that inspired me further was Jameski. I once joined Jameski's stream, and some guy said something mean in chat. I think it was, don't bother saying anything in chat, he wouldn't read it. And reminder that Jameski is a big streamer, so the chat goes super fast, and he literally just snipped it and picked it out and called him out on stream.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I imagine you must get really good at reading messages, like, as you get more and more popular, like, because you get more people in your chat and stuff, so it's like...
The real MVPs are the lurkers, though.
yeah, that is true.
No, the channels, I love channels when I have them, because then I have a conversation that I can start, else it's just me and myself.
Yeah. See, that's the interesting thing. Like, our own little, like, community and stuff is, we don't have the struggle that a lot of rising VTubers and streamers kind of have, and that's where it's like, it's just you on stream, so you have to be the center of attention. Honestly, I kind of, like, a lot of respect for people who can easily do that, because it's definitely a whole different experience when you're the only one and you don't have, like, chat to bounce off, you don't have a co-host to bounce off. It's just you know, you have to, like, be entertaining, you have to be engaging, and keep that up.
Yeah, usually when I do, either I stream in the private VC that's locked, or I also have a channel that's open mic. So basically I join that one when I'm feeling it, when I just want to chill, and people can join that and be on stream.
Interesting, like, oh, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I might have to, like, get an idea on that one and kind of like steal that idea.
But also usually when I'm streaming and I lost anything to say, usually I just make like fubuki noises, I call them, where I'm like, yeah, ha. Because I don't know what to say, or I start apologizing for not saying anything when I'm reading like the story or something.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. At least like making cute noises has like an appeal to it. So, you know.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is. So I noticed you have like a pretty good relationship with Snowfy. How did you guys meet?
So here's a funny thing. There's a Fate Grand Order server, gacha game. Yes, I know. Gambling. But I am a regular there, and suddenly Snowfy joined there, and we started hanging out. We talked and played a lot, and yeah, I think we've known each other for like more than a year now, or more, almost 2 years even. And I've always been like, hey, I'm interested in you.
Interesting. So yeah, like, yeah, usually when I think of like, you know, Asta, you know, I kind of think of like Snowfy as like kind of that like part two of it. So it's interesting. I was kind of curious about that.
People always been like, you two are a couple, or you two should
like,
be a
even
couple.
I've seen. Yeah.
Like when people think Snowfy, they think me, or and vice versa, because we're two sides of a coin.
See, having that dynamic is like really important too. That sort of like melding, you know, with each other, where you guys just click. You know, that is like such a good sort of thing, especially when it's on stream and people can see that too. And it's just like you're able to bounce off each other in such a good way. Wait, is that why your name was Astolfo for a little bit?
Wait.
Trixie was asking that.
I'm confused. What does that mean? Like, my nickname, Little Asto, actually comes from Astolfo.
I actually was going to ask about the where you got your name from.
Yeah. It's basically just I was like, yeah, I need something that I was like chibi or so. There we go, boom, Lil Asto. And that's still really the rolls of the tongue as a nickname.
Interesting. Yeah, I was like, man, coming back in here with the questions, turning this into an Astro interview at this point.
I don't mind it.
Sorry.
I don't mind it. That's what the last question was for me. I don't mind
I
getting
have
into
more, but I don't know if I'm like wasting time by like.
No,
asking,
no.
like-
This is mainly an interview with some side content.
Ah, okay. That's good then. I don't feel as bad. Okay. So the next thing I would then probably like have to ask here, involving you and stuff, is if you saw like a new rising like VTuber or someone who like wanted to start out, what is the best advice you could probably give them?
Remove the viewer count.
That is really good advice.
Shotgun it down. Put it in a grave. Never dig it back up. Do not look at viewer count. If you're trying to promote yourself on Twitter, do not get stressed if there's no engagement, and if there's something that's planned ahead of time. I'd say every 2 or 3 days retweet it and say like, hey, this is coming up, don't forget.
Interesting. Yeah, I would always get nervous about like spamming on Twitter.
You don't have to be scared. Just be yourself or your character that you're in. But you know, VTubers, they try to be in character, but then their Kremlin comes out.
Interesting. Yeah, that's actually kind of like neat. The dogs are barking in the other room. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go see what they're barking at.
Okay.
So my soul is going to leave my body for a moment, as Kiki would say on my stream. So give me a moment.
Soul has left the body. Let me just quickly shut them on.
Aren't we live already?
Ah! It sounds weird on. But basically, if you haven't already, go check out Subterra. There we go. A shout out for them. Mario Party 3. Yo. Yeah, it was. I went to Twitch. Shh. Oh. There we go. Skip it. But. But. So anyway, hi Chen. How you doing? Looking nice and breathable right there. I mean, what? Because it's making you want to sleep. Then stream. Nom 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 nom. Cookie. Definitely didn't steal that just now. Let me drink some. I should hydrate, by the way. Get some stuff done. Oh, whoa. Bup, bup, bup. Bum 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 bum. A bit of a quiet moment.
I'm back. I think they just
Welcome
wanted
back.
out.
The dogs had to go out.
Yes. Okay. Sorry about that.
Definitely didn't steal a cookie. Anyway, yeah, are there more questions?
Hounds had to be released. Yeah, the Hellhounds had to be released.
Damn, was Spite in there?
Okay, what is your obsession with cookies?
Cookies? I don't know actually. They came out of nowhere and I really like cookies, so I started hoarding them for my evolution and that became a thing.
Interesting. Does your community have any, like, interesting or fun inside jokes?
Whoa, big lady. You can guess where that one came from.
I wasn't expecting it so suddenly.
That's the meme because I play Rodigan female. Whoa, big lady.
Oh my god. Rare as anything can be. Are you max height, Ro, by the way?
Yeah, at first I was shortest height, but then I was like, you know what? Let's embrace big lady.
Nice. Okay. So how long have you been playing Final Fantasy 14?
I played it for like 2 months, but because of my job and because I started living alone, I don't really have the time anymore to play it.
Yeah, that's understandable. That mixed in with the streaming, and it's just trying to find time for yourself is just not easy.
That is true. Other memes. Sophie is short and a bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also, one that my community likes to bully me with. Astu is a furry.
Where did that one start?
You know that moment where you're like, I'm not a furry, but
Oh god, yeah.
that's where it comes from.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Some fun and exciting inside jokes and stuff there. Yeah, that's like really neat and stuff there. I just had another question I was gonna ask, but I completely forgot it.
I forgot.
What was it? I was gonna ask something. Come on, come back to me, brain.
The brain has left the building.
It's left the building. I think it's like long gone.
It ran with its tail between its legs.
Oh my god.
Here's another one, and that's because it's kind of like a fact about ferrets. Did you know that female ferrets die when they don't have sexual intercourse?
I heard that from like actually a TikToker that told me that. Yes, I have heard that if they don't like have sex, they can die.
So that's a small one. But
builds
yeah.
up with so much tension. I've also heard ferrets are also really good at, like, apparently sleeping to the point that the owner might think they're dead.
Yeah. Also, ferrets are nocturnal creatures, but domesticated ferrets will actually adjust their sleeping schedule according to their owner.
Oh, that's actually so cute.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I want a ferret.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're kind of adorable. I imagine they are a pain to take care of though.
Yeah, because they don't eat solid foods.
Really?
That you can actually kill your ferret by giving him solid foods, and if it's the wrong one.
I did not know that. Holy crap.
Yeah,
So you can
usually
actually
when you look at ferret videos, they're drinking they're eating some sort of liquid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why didn't they have solid food? I figured
I don't know.
Wild,
I didn't go into it that much, but yeah.
Huh. Wow, yeah, I did not know that. I probably would have been a ferret killer accidentally and not even realized it. Jeez. But yeah, wow, ferret maintenance. Not easy.
Oh wow. Also, they're happy with the smallest things. Just a box with like something that they can roll in, and they're happy.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Certainly see that. Let's see. Do you like any sports at all? Are you a sports type person?
If I play sports, I like a lot of sports when I do them myself, but I don't like watching sports.
Well, what sports do you like yourself? That I should ask.
Usually running, or like
Oh,
swimming, or anything where I can keep myself active. But I don't actively seek out doing sports aside cycling to work.
yeah, swimming is something I love, so I can get behind that. Athletics, sports, things like that. So okay. Do you have a best moment from streaming? Like your like biggest highlight or something really crazy or exciting that has happened?
My personal favorite was with my friend that I introduced into One Piece. I was streaming One Piece, the Warriors game One Piece, and my friend came in and was like, "What's this game? What's One Piece?" And I started going on a 3-hour rant. He was the only viewer, but I still consider it my best stream.
Saying yeah, so not even like the viewer count is a factor for you here. It's just the memories, the moments of it being streamed.
I was allowed to go on a rant for hours of something that I'm passionate about.
I suppose it's always like the funnest parts there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. I had another question. I'm trying to remember what that question was, but I don't remember it now, and it's bothering me. It's gonna come back to me later. But I don't
when
have
you
any
go to
more.
bed, you're gonna be like, "That's the question."
That's what I wanted to ask, Asto. Yes. Ask Asto. Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Ask Asto. New podcast.
Yeah, there you go. It's like the Mondays.
Ask
Momsto,
Ask
but
to.
yeah, Asto. Actually, hang on. I got another question. What's your favorite community game or multiplayer game?
Multiplayer game. There's only one game I actually play that's multiplayer that I usually play with my friends. And I hate it, but I like it. A League.
Oh, League. Yeah.
No, actually. Well, as a community, I don't really like the TF2 community because sometimes, they're kind of trans and homophobic.
Oof. Yeah, that's never good.
But favorite multiplayer game? I'd say TF2 or Dead by Daylight.
Interesting. Interesting. TF2 as long as like public chat is off, I assume. And I used to be really big into TF2 back in the day.
Yeah, that introduced me to PC gaming actually, like actual Steam and stuff. I played games before that, like the game that's coming up.
Yes. I suppose that does it for my questions, though. Like, I'll probably think of more and then ask them as I think of them. But aside from that, like, I believe I have like collected enough data on you to sell to like companies. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good on that.
Oh, don't worry. Hal would love my information, especially my kinks.
Well, see, now that's something I would ask, but I don't think that's appropriate for stream.
Here's a funny thing. I've had like a game with Kiki and DMs where like I say a weird kink of mine and she says a weird kink of hers.
Ooh.
Yeah. And usually it ended up with like, hey, yo, same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is good to know.
Let me. No, the game is not there. I'm starting to start up the game.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Let me open the program. Check the controls. Controllers. It's still set to my AZERTY. Yeah, here's also a bad thing about living in Belgium. AZERTY keyboard.
I didn't know you're from Belgium. Interesting.
Yeah. The land of waffles and chocolate.
Yes, it's usually the the thing I think of with that sort of stuff.
Let me go here and share your screen. There we go. Oh. There we go. Fix it. This should be fixed.
Yes, I see it. It is up.
Yes.
It is working.
So the game we're gonna be playing, and I should probably change it on Steam as well, is Bugs Bunny Back in Time. Lost in Time, actually.
This game is a huge like part of my childhood.
Yes, same. It's not Psychonauts.
Yeah, I suppose by that like swirling start screen, it
Yeah.
kind of looks like it would be.
This is top PS1 gaming.
God, yes, my God.
Let's make a new game. Hi Nori.
Nori, hi, it's good to see you.
I'm gonna let the cutscene play. Okay, can't see. Oh yeah. Oops.
Here I am,
I
Pismo
should-
Beach. Hey,
I forgot to
wait a
switch
minute.
scenes.
This doesn't look like Pismo Beach. I probably should have turned right at Albuquerque and... Ooh, look at the size of this carrot juice dispenser.
Definitely a carrot juice dispenser.
Yipes.
I need to adjust the sound, I feel. Let me quickly do that. Going through or not?
I don't think it is. Hang on. I got the ad because naturally the ad goes through.
Ah yes, ads. I'm sorry for the ads.
No, you're fine. They happen all the time. You know how they are. Oh, it's coming through now. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I have this technically up on two monitors, right?
Mm-hmm.
huh, I guess it dropped it now. It's, I don't know. It's so strange, but hey, it's working now. So
Yeah.
okay. So premise of this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You effectively find a time machine. You utilize the time machine, or you don't utilize it. You accidentally activate the time machine, and now you're stuck on a time machine. You're trying to get back to your time.
Mm-hmm.
However, you also get sent through multiple different periods of time, and those are like the main hubs of the level. This is the tutorial level, which is known as the
Nowhere. It's basically
Nowhere.
Britain.
And effectively here you learn how the mechanics of the game works from
Use the jump or kick.
crazy little guy named Merlin.
Yeah.
And he pretty much teaches you the game and tells you, find all these alarm clocks, and you have to find these alarm clocks that are pretty much the collectathon currency of the game.
I forgot I had to jump on it. As a kid, this was the hardest tutorial part. Because of this thing. I never knew what to do here as a kid. But apparently you have to exhaust them, which is an important mechanic in boss fights. I remember the one boss fight with Maxi and I don't know what the tiny guy is called. Do you know what he's called?
Oh, give me one quick moment.
Yep. Oh. No, it's basically two gangsters. They're two gangster characters. I don't know if you'll see them on stream. They're pretty early on. But the big guy is called Maxi, and then the small guy, I don't know what he's called.
Yeah. Marvin the Martian. Yeah, I remember that was a whole time period, quote unquote, set of levels.
But the guy, do you know what the tiny gangster guy is called? I know the big one is called Maxi.
You can.
George, I think?
George? Is his name that simple?
I thought it was. I remember his time period, because they have
The 30s.
Yes, and there's the bicycle level, which was just
That's
really
hilarious.
fun.
With the tricycle.
Bounce on some
Yeah, and you
enemies to
get
reach
ding
in.
ding ding on it.
Ding ding ding.
I remember that.
Roxy and Muggsy. Yes, Rocky and yes, okay. Thank you.
That's it. That's what it was. Thank you, God.
Get that rabbit,
You
Muggsy.
can pick up.
I think the two South Park characters, the two disabled characters, are actually based on them. I'm pretty sure.
I can see it. They kind of have that vibe to them. So.
Because I think the one guy, the stupid of the two, is called Muggsy as well.
I'm Muggsy. Yeah. I don't know, boss.
I don't know, man. I didn't activate the tutorial. That's fun.
To land on.
Trying to speedrun the tutorial be like. There's also stealth mechanics.
I remember that, yeah. Yeah, because in the first set of levels, you have one of the cave characters sleeping and you.
The first level actually has a sneaking part.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
Hello,
There's
Kiki.
also the pterodactyl as well, I think, right?
Yeah, it's the pterodactyl in the first level. Oh. The guy has an aneurysm while I walk next to him.
So hi, Kiki. It's good to see you.
Also, this is one of the funniest things in my opinion. So you have these holes where as bugs you can jump in, right? But if you do it on not above a rabbit hole, this happens.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest shit. Because usually it happens when you're trying to fastly jump into a hole and then you miss it by a margin.
Yeah, that's not sad. That should get you in the clock, right?
Yeah. Speedrunning the tutorial be like. We beat England. We won.
And now you get an alarm clock.
Pick this one up to start your quest. It opens the Stone Age era. Get in and there choose one
Looney
of the
Tunes is
opened
something magical.
entrances. Visit all of them and get back
is.
all the hidden clocks
Wait,
they
let me
contain.
check if I can turn you on.
Great! Thanks,
A little
Moyle.
quiet around
Anything
this bad
else?
area. I can like
Yes.
turn myself up
Of
a little bit.
course,
That
picking
helps.
up carrots will raise up your energy. That's it for now. We'll probably meet again somewhere in time.
Oh,
Time
the-
traveling is one of my favorite
What?
hobbies.
The
I'll
thing is
teach
still up.
more later, time traveler. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
There we go, we fixed it. Now in the
Collecting
font of
symbols.
the
Well,
noises
why
you're in.
not? After all, they laughed at the man when he discovered the penicillin.
I do not know what a penicillin is.
Penicillin's supposed to be like a super cure-all, and like that's a thing.
Hmm? Now we're going
Hang on,
to the
hang on.
store.
While you're just penicillin.
Goodbye, Mario. Yes, Bugs Bunny said goodbye, Mario.
Penicillin is used as a treatment of throat infections, meningitis, syphilis, and other various infections. Chief side effect of penicillin is hypersensitivity reactions, including skin rashes, hives, swelling, and anaphylaxis or allergic shock.
Now.
It's an antibiotic.
Whammy down the one. Ah yes, this.
Today's hunt
Oh,
is
he's actually talking.
Wabbit.
Normally he doesn't talk.
Hey! What's up, Doc? Wabbit!
Alright, Syla, would you like to woo with me again?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Ow!
Honestly, the guy who made the soundtrack for this did a good job because after all these years, I still remember the entire soundtrack.
It's such a good soundtrack. Like, it's so, like, catchy for what it is.
And like after some years, you're like suddenly like singing one of the soundtracks, and then you're like, damn, I really should play that game again.
Yes. I like the little crunch noise with the carrots, too.
Oh. Yeah, the camera is not your friend in this game. Luckily they have like forced camera angles on some parts. That really makes the game so much bearable. Oh, I wonder what this
That's
is.
still just make a good cab. A puppy works well, too. Oh, puppy. I like puppies. He's got
Oh, shit.
puppy. Yeah, see, there's the yipes.
The yipes.
Also, that dinosaur looks like they are really enjoying that, like, those leaves.
I don't think that's actually grass. That's different grass.
That plant material.
What's your favorite like death animation in this game?
Probably when Bugs Bunny gets an anvil falling on their head.
Mm.
And they, like, are, like, really squashed and squashed
Oh.
looking. Oh, no!
Wait, I'm getting
What?
called. I'm getting called. Give me a sec.
Amusingly enough, Kiki, I actually hate dogs. Well, I don't think puppy would work too well.
Okay, I have returned. So
Hey, welcome back.
So, so my apartment thing has sometimes the garage door is open, and my mom and my brother just came to fix my bike while I was streaming without my knowledge.
How nice of them. Wow, you hate dogs. Yes, I am a cat person, not a dog person.
I'm scared of cats. I don't hate cats. I'm just scared of them.
So I could be your exception. Nora, you're a little different. You're. I don't know if you technically classify as dog or not, though, given the nature of the character.
Usually we call sea dog, pog dog. I don't know if you've seen Sea Dog yet.
Not.
But yeah, their character is Pirate Dog, and I just call them Pog Dog.
I think I've seen them on Twitter, actually.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who you're talking about, so it's that situation.
I met them through Sophie.
Also, I would need you to share on Discord if you don't mind. It like also like
Oh,
drop that.
wait, it cancelled the stream on Discord. What the hell? Okay, then go to this one. Is it showing?
It's loading. There we go. Okay, yes, I see it.
Okay. Let's go back here. PS6 there. Okay, to come back to the dead animations, do you remember the Carrot Factory level?
Oh my god, wasn't it the Acme factory? And it was just like...
I think so, but basically the dead animation when the can machine hits you.
Yeah, it has a can over you, but it still has like Bugs Bunny's feet sticking out or something.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yo, Angelo.
Hi Radical Slime, how you doing?
I also really liked that level too. That was a really good level. Honestly, I think the 30s is probably my favorite, like, of the levels. That or the pirate one. The pirate one's also really good too.
Ah, I'm getting used to the buttons again. Also like the kicks.
Yes.
A little anvil for you.
Mac.
Also, I like the stacking of boxes in this game. That's really done well. Especially in the first pirate level, you can stack so many boxes that you don't even need to do the platforming anymore.
Remember that actually. Yeah, it's interesting to see a mechanic like this in a PlayStation 1 game.
I like it when developers do like interesting mechanics, because I've never seen that box stacking mechanic ever again after this game. Maybe you can count Death Stranding, but I don't know.
It's a very underutilized mechanic.
But it's something you probably only would see in platformers. Waiting for these guys is the most annoying part. It's like, come on, finish eating.
They love that plant material.
Oh, I just made it.
I will say the one like crazy bit is it definitely feels like the levels are a lot shorter than what I remember them.
Yeah. Probably because you struggled with the platforming as a kid. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and so it like was artificially extended, but also probably because like your mind probably made them think they were bigger just as a kid as well.
Ooh, that was a good jump. But yeah, I like to revisit this game from time to time. Sam is probably my favorite villain in this game.
Yes. Oh my god. I like the fight with him too.
Yeah. He also has 2 boss fights in like a single level, in like full level boss fights.
There's just so many good levels of this game though. I just
Come on. Where's it all? There. The setup of the controls is a very like PS1 PC era.
it is.
Arrow keys with like the top 8 buttons from your keyboard. The fact that I know all the spots of the clocks and carrots does mean something.
Oh my god, yeah, you still remember all those?
Yeah, because
Yeah, I have a lot of like vague memories, but I also have a lot of like specific like level design memories. Like the group of like townhouses in the 30s where you have to
Yeah.
play like the notes on the piano.
yeah, that's a
And
very
I remember the
distinct
tune
level.
for that still.
Do, 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 do. And then it
Oh.
explodes.
Yes. Because I know a lot of this is also based off just like a lot of the things that happen in the cartoons, so it's just kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. I think that was everything. Yep, that was everything. But the one song that keeps in my mind is the pirate theme, and people will hear it because I think it's the second level even.
Yep, it's the second level. I loved like the first pirate level. I also remember being pretty long,
Yeah, it's.
but
it's
we're gonna
long.
go to it and we're gonna be like, wow, this is a lot shorter than I remember it being.
It's actually long. Probably one of the longest levels.
Great. Just perfect. You have completed this level.
Where he like rubs his hands together.
Guess who needs a kickstart?
Yep, Treasure Island, there it is.
Let's
me
do the
save
boss
your
fight with
position.
thingy first. I don't know if you can save. Save field, yeah. I think we have to use a save state, but since it's
Yeah, no big deal.
now this boss fight is hilarious.
Yes.
The classic.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
I'm pretty sure they used the original voice actors as well for all the characters.
Yeah.
You, wabbit. Ouch.
I remember this. Yeah, he looks in the hole and you have to repeat the command. Or the kick command.
Ouch.
Classic cartoon violence.
Yep.
This is what I meant earlier with like panic jumping in a hole.
Ouch.
This
You
is
didn't just miss.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I remember like taking a little bit to get to this fight. Like not too long, but it feels like it was a lot longer than what it was. So it's interesting to see that. Yeah, and then he's down. You can jump on his head and he drops more carrots.
Not in this boss fight.
Oh, he did. Oh. Oh. I thought that was the case.
Well, it does.
Wow, I was wrong on that.
Cartoon violence.
Must be thinking of something else.
Great. Just perfect.
Fastest
You
boss
have
fight in history.
completed this level.
But yeah, basically the game tells you in the cutscene, but you have to figure it out technically.
Let me save your position.
Okay, let's go to the Pirate Age. But yeah, the apartment complex, it's a good level, but also an annoying level because you have to come back to it constantly.
The pirate years. Yes. Yes.
There it is.
Oh, that music. Can you just take a moment to admire that sign on how it makes no sense, by the way?
Yeah.
Miami, Paris, Moon.
Wait, what's Sangle?
Siberia far away. Here, 0. Quebec, London. Just...
Wait, what does it say for London? Wait. London is closer than France. Wait. Bugs, turn around. Yeah. That doesn't...
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That doesn't work. Oh my god, the song.
Treasure Island, population 1. This is the first one. Yeah. Oh my god, hey, what's up, Doc?
To be fair, Sam does react quite violently to this.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
This here's mine. Come back here, you mangy mutineering rabbit.
This is what made cartoon special. The cartoon violence. They don't do that anymore.
Get 5 of these objects to receive a clock symbol.
Ah, yes, this level. I remember this level so well. Yeah, because there was one part here, there was the whole, like, pole, like, jumping from poles bit. There was, like, a little island. It's why I think, like, this whole level like, feels really long, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It also introduces the Acme crates. But this, that animation on this is also really fun. Because it's literally just, like...
Yeah, it's salt water.
Dummy, rabbits can't swim. Also the pirate minions are funny.
Yes. Have the weird, like, little, shirts. And yeah.
I will deliberately get the guy because it's hilarious. Look at him go.
I'm just trying to get you.
Look at him go. Come on, hitboxes be like. He's like laughing his ass off to you. Okay, now we go for the clock.
Watch carefully.
Catching these things was a pain.
Great!
But yeah, there were also like timed levels, weren't there?
Yeah.
God, I remember that. So I remember the medieval one. I think going up the mountain was timed.
Yeah. Oh no no no! That's the level with Marvin. The race.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
But during the race, there's like a shit ton of collectibles to pick up as well. Yeah, you can Dark Souls roll as the Bugs Bunny.
Yes, isn't it the best thing ever?
I need another thingy. I think it's...
Yeah, I love how like they require you to kind of like be intuitive with this.
Tuning camera be like... It's very deceptive with how far you can jump with a box.
Yep.
Great!
Let's go.
What are they throwing? It's like their own claws?
Yeah. They threw their own claws. And it's funny. I remember this part. This took a while for me as a kid.
Oh, yeah, I got the wrong one at the target.
This
Yeah, because there was no aiming reticle, so it was just like, yeah, good luck. Yeah, I forgot it doesn't come down all the way. You have to do it like multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, you took 5 minutes to hit it once? Good luck. Oh. Ow.
Hey!
Your aim is between Bugs' ears. Now I want to see the rabbit guy. No, the chicken guy use Bugs as a carrot shooter.
Ah, there's the clock.
And if you get hit, you lose your thingy.
Now, I don't know if I'm remembering this wrong, but doesn't he hop down and start trying to blow it out with his, like, mouth
No.
or something?
Not in this one.
What am I thinking of with that, then?
Oh no, now we have to.
I still like how you got hit with it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you got hit. Oh! Yo.
Next point.
Hello, Dusty. What? How you doing? I struck gold. Let's go. Honestly, this game is a gem. And not everyone knows about it.
Yes, it's such a good game. Ah, the pirate level music too.
And this song will get stuck in your head.
Yep.
Is this one I can jump on? No.
Handle with care.
I will care for it. There we go. This level is super long.
Yeah, this is how I remember this level being. It was just a really long level.
God damn it. Bugs does not want to jump on the box. And like I said, camera is not your friend.
Yeah, you could like hold multiple boxes too.
Oh.
It was like. Oh, that was deliberate.
Yeah, that was deliberate. Showing off the box physics. It's also funny how these boxes have like more precise hitboxes than a Smash character.
My God.
There we go. I'm not taking these boxes along. I don't think I can even. Let's go. Also like how when they miss, they're like they're trying to swing at you and they're like
Yeah.
huffing and puffing.
I think it's less the hitboxes and more primitive collision. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Checkpoint here. The Eggman box on top. I think the hitboxes in this game are more like you would do in Unity for like, collision.
I will say at the time though, this was pretty like awesome to see.
Yeah. When I think PS1 games, I think of this.
Yeah, like shoot, this is like the platforming, the level design is just so much
Yeah.
fun.
Come on.
The music is just also like adds so much to it too.
Mm-hmm. You might not listen to it fully, but it will get stuck in your head.
Ah, I remember this part.
Because the loop is so short that it constantly repeats itself. Especially since this is the longest level.
At least it's a good loop though.
Yeah. Oh. Also, a fun thing about this is if you don't jump, Bugs will jump automatically when he hits the edge of an object. That is something I found out, so you have one button less to press. Cheese. Yes.
Ah, yes. No bother trying to move the keg. Just blow it up.
Yeah, just blow
Worth
the
it.
kick up. Also, the
At
animations.
least you don't have to do that thing again.
Oh. I also like Bugs' movements. They're so clean. For a PS1 era game.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, then you move on to the second part of the level.
Yeah. It's not over yet. Now introducing Sharks and Pillar Man.
Yeah, here we go. There was the pole bit I remember now.
Come on, jump out. This is a part that I don't really like. With the sharks.
Oh, yeah, those are the bone bucket, right?
Yeah. I like the dog's version of this, but the shark's version is like, it's so precise.
Forgot about this part. Like, I forgot about the part with the shark, but like, wow.
Ah, this part.
Yeah, there's the poles.
He's not coming down because he's not rendered in. That's funny. Oh, overshoot it. But we made it. Let's go, pro gamers. My man running for his life. That's the sound I meant.
Yeah.
Wait, what's he doing?
Yeah, because I know when Mugsy's coming after you, he'll like hold his hand over his heart and do the same thing. Just like in one of the later levels.
Yeah. I think that's the first Mugsy and Rocky boss fight. Sometimes I forget the kick move. Also, this checkpoint, evil.
Oh, why is it evil?
Because it goes to the start of this level, and if you jump over, right, it's actually... If you die to the shark, it sends you back to the other shark.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And it's also useless for this point, since there's a checkpoint here, I think. Yeah, there's one on one of the islands. Yeah, there. There we go. Light the torch. Up.
Oh, well.
Oh. I'm pretty sure the game also does on-screen rendering. Because I think what we saw earlier was because the character was off screen and wasn't rendered in.
Yeah, I remember this game had a really short render distance, so it's like...
I think that helps with the quality of the game, because the game has like very like... For what it is, it's very detailed.
Very smooth, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the part with box stacking, that you can just skip all the platforming.
It's just... I can't get over the fact of, like, throwing your own claw out like that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But it comes back apparently, so... The hidden crab technique. Oh, I threw it.
Holy shit, noise effect.
We need a sound for a box that falls and just skates along. Don't worry, I got it. It's the most annoying sound in the world. I did it again. You know, I might be stupid.
I like the little heaving noise you make when you try to pick them up as well.
Yeah.
Implying that it looks heavy.
But it's the same sound for a stack of 5 boxes. There we go. Oh no, I wonder how we'll get to the other tower. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Picks up a stack of boxes that's almost 2 times his size. Come on, just the corner.
Yeah, see, one of those looked like they were struggling to carry it. I could not imagine carrying 5 of those at once.
Box is stronger than he looks. There we go. I don't think there was anything on the opposite side. No, there wasn't. There we
And
go.
yeah, okay. I'm glad that this level is as long as I remember it being.
It is very long. I think it might be one of the longest levels because it also has a boss fight at the end. Oh shit! Always look out for red bombs. Dark Souls rolling. If this level wasn't
yes.
long enough, here's 3 pirates.
At least you're able to time your throwing, so like it's less, you know. Oh, there you go.
I like their Mr. Krabs laugh.
Arr, arr, arr.
Come on, pick it up.
Oh, yeah, this one's it's pretty tough. Oh, there they go.
It was one of the easier ones, since, you know, it's stationary.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. There's the boss fight as well.
Mangy mutant errand rabbit.
That's the one where he tries to blow it out part.
Oh, is that the one where he ends up blowing it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's what I was remembering. I was convinced I remember something with, like, a character blowing, like, one of those kegs.
Yeah. He's very resistant to blast damage.
Yeah, especially being, like, right there.
Let's go. He just takes his face on and continues.
Yep. And really stomps on his hat.
Something I also remember is the movie, the live action movie where the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck saved the Earth from... It was something with a Magian temple.
Oh, live action?
Back in Action. Yes, that was the name of the movie. Looney Tunes Back in Action. And it just had cameos from Warner Bros. All around.
Oh my god.
Like there was
I vaguely remember that.
There was a scene in the beginning with Shaggy and Scooby talking to Shaggy's voice actor about him doing a bad job. And Scooby ends it with like, "You better it or I'll turn you into a Scooby snack."
Yeah.
Good, but you
I left some stuff behind me. Oof.
Well. Oh wow. Was that? Wait, hang on. How many clocks was that? Okay, you got all the. Okay, you're just missing some of the carrots. Okay. For a
Yeah.
moment, I thought that was 5 out of 9. I was gonna be like, whoa.
Carrots is more important than. Yeah.
Got 100 blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, carrots is just for the side things, for an extra block or just a few. But we're not going for full game completion. Because else we'll be sitting here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, these are the 30s. This is what I remember.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, Muggsy.
Okay, boss.
I love how Bugs just walks in there like, hey!
Big Bang. Oh.
The dog.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Wait, did I fuck it up? I did. The dog is eating.
It's funny how giving them a bone pacifies the dog.
Throwing him a bone. I mean, that's basically what Bugs does to most of his adversaries.
And then you get to do all that again.
Yeah. You can even bully the dog while he's eating. You can flame cancel the dog
Thank god, just kick him.
like this.
Oh my god! This is so mean.
He wants to bite my ass.
It just thinks you're a giant, juicy bone.
Oh yeah, Bugs is genderqueer. Hey, Muggsy, you should totally stand beneath this shadow.
Like, yeah. Oh, no. They would be dead. They would be dead.
Muggsy be like... Did I just kill him with bombs? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, we learned something new today.
Oh, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Another free clock.
Great!
Nice if there's all these spare clocks laying around everywhere.
Yeah. Who would have known time traveling clocks would be laying around so easily? Did he just throw that at his own feet? Oh, wow. Huh. There we go. Got the key.
Nice.
Ah yes, the solid snake enemies.
God, yeah, we're like little, little, like, absolute assholes.
Yeah. They just exist to make you spite knife. That's like the one part in the next like section of this level where they just come out of doors and you have to use bombs.
It's also interesting that they're not dead, they're just knocked out with like the scars above their heads.
Yeah. They're not dead, they're just sleeping. You know?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I don't remember how long this level was. I don't think this level was that long.
No, it's not that long. Also, my life duty just fucking broke for a sec. It's this part that I mean.
Oh, the doors. Oh, yeah. It should be. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I love how the camera worked with me, right?
God, yeah.
There he is. He's like, no rabbits. Enjoy your meal. I don't know where he was standing behind in that room, but probably behind the door.
The amount of property damage done to this bank.
And Muggsy and Rocky are still running free to this day. Explosion! Arrgh! The screams of pain.
Like the same pirate noises.
I like how Bugs just kicks.
It's nice that those saves had carrots in them.
Yeah. Damn, I like the fact that they keep the door closed when I'm approaching. Just calmly walking down.
Carrying a bomb.
Just random dynamite. Bugs commits arson. The game.
Yes.
Not only arson, but also manslaughter.
Act of terroristic threats.
Love how this guy is just trying to open a safe. And I'm about to change this man's whole career.
Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna have a blast with that one.
What can I say except you're welcome? I opened the safe for him, so. You don't have to throw him. But throwing is funnier.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
And now the last part with like the bulkier guys. That's the other elevator. Oops. Okay. It's behind here, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, the next part has Muggsy running around the building.
Yep. I remember that. Get that rabbit, Muggsy. That's a lot of gold.
And Bugs throws it like it's nothing. Here we go.
Yeah, it's heavier than bugs.
The alarm will go off. The guy's like, ah! These guys are hilarious.
Hey!
Look, this is a funny thing. They basically automatically turn around when they're kicked down. And that's the funniest thing.
And that poor guard.
He wakes up though.
All this to get keys and alarm clocks.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're like causing an event that's going to be recorded in the newspaper that's going to change the very course of history.
Nah. Avengers Infinity bugs. We have to stop that rabbit, Maxie. There we go.
I like how you twirl it in your hand. Like when you hold still with it.
I would do that. I do that with a broom sometimes.
It's fun just to twirl things.
Hey!
Look at it. It's just funny when they turn around.
Mac.
He's like, huh? I don't know what this is actually. I think it's supposed to be a painting or something.
Yeah, it looks like it's a painting.
Oh shit! Look at him go.
You gotta get more anvils dropped on him. Or, well, safes, I guess.
Hey! Gets kicked in the butt. Hey!
I remember this part. With the, riding the, whatever they're called.
I think they're sky lifts, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds right. That sounds right.
Local succubus and furred play with Bugs Bunny. The hard part is keeping Muggsy near you, so you can actually kick him. Oh yeah! I have to go... Come on!
Hey.
And it starts firing all around. Crazy lunatic. Oh, wait, they are. Lunatics.
Loonies.
Looney Tunes.
I love how Rocky could see me, and then when I'm in Moxie's face, he's like, get that rabbit. Muggsy is so confused, like, where's that rabbit?
Get that rabbit, Moxie!
There we go. One more. I also remember the boss fight with you and Muxi on the rooftop of the apartment building.
Hey.
Damn, domestic abuse. I think Syla died.
Great. Just perfect. You have completed
think she
this
died.
level. Let me save your position.
Oh wow. Ying? I wonder, will we get to the medieval area? But let's go. I love how low the buildings are. But we're going into a three-story building. It's getting demolished. Yeah,
Get 5 of these objects to receive a clock symbol.
I'm gonna have to like boop away here in a short bit to take care of some IRL stuff.
Oh, I can end this stream if you want.
I don't have to end it just because I don't. But I do have to take care of some like IRL things.
I get what you mean, but it would be kind of weird to have my guest disappear. You know.
I mean, you're like showing off like.
How long can you stay, if I may ask?
I would probably have to like go between like I pretty much have like a few minutes and I gotta move off, so it could be a good time to like.
So wait, let me. Actually, yeah, this might be a good time to end it if my thingy wants to work with me. Hello? Yeah, okay. Question. Where can people find you?
Oh, Subterra Tales. Like, I'll drop a link to the
I kinda do it so. I have the bad habit of trying to write it as Subterra Tales. Like tails. With the fluffy tails. Was it just for me that my life 2D is fucking up? But yeah.
Yes, a nice stream over there with Kiki and well, Shana, who are my like co-hosts.
That's that. I usually can't join because I'm asleep because work.
Yeah, our time zones are usually a lot different.
Yeah. But when I get a chance, I always drop by. So. Yeah,
it's always good to see you and good to interact with you and stuff. Sorry to like cut it just a little short here. I gotta like take care of some things.
The one with Sophie was 2 hours and 15 minutes.
So it wasn't okay. So it's not too bad then.
Yeah. I don't want them to like run out like full streams. They need to be like short because the content needs to go on YouTube.
Yeah, good point.
But yeah, it was nice having you, and I'll definitely see you in the future with your co-hosts.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have you on sometime too. So
yeah.
You know,
if the time zones align, we can. Ah, wow, there is Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
I was just about to poop away, Snuffy.
Her shift is finally over. Well, Sophie can catch it on the YouTube channel. I'll definitely drop it in Subterra when it's uploaded.
Yes. But thank you for having me on. This was a lot of fun. This was exciting. Got to see like an old game like that too. It was pretty good.
Now I have to scout out my next victim. But yeah, it was fun having you, and it was really fun.
Yes, this is exciting.
Do you have anyone that you think is like, yo, let's rate them?
I actually don't think I know anybody that's online right now for that.
I have one person that deserves all the love and followers. People that know me already know her, but it's a VTuber by the name of Alam Rain. They're very wholesome. They're a small VTube. And yeah,
Are you gonna rate them?
yes.
Do it.
I definitely appreciate if people drop a follow because she works hard.
Sounds like we got a plan then.
Yeah. There we go. Rain. There we go. And for people with a sub, don't forget to do the Ren Mom Rain and then the two tails. If you don't have a sub, just do the for the Mom Rain without the tails. But yeah, let's rate Rain. And thank you again for coming, Syla.
Yes, it was great to be here, and thank you as well.
Yay. Bye bye.
Bye.